Get an update now on that deadly Amtrak derailment in Washington State. Happened in DuPont. All right, it's right near I-5 out there. You can see that big north-south interstate there runs really all the way from down south up north to Canada. Maggie Ruley is out there right now, live near right where that train derailed. Maggie, what do we know so far this morning?
Well, Terrell, you mentioned I-5, that major interstate. That is this highway just behind me. And if you can look just beyond that highway, that is the bridge that the train derailed off of. You can still see some of the cars dangling off the bridge right now. A crane there is trying to begin the process of removing some of those cars to open back up the southbound of this interstate. But it's going to be quite some time. Investigators here on the scene overnight. What they have discovered, breaking news as of this morning, is that the NTSB has been able to recover one of the data boxes from that train. And on that box, they discovered that the train was traveling at 80 miles per hour around this bend. Now, that's a zone that's only meant for reduced speeds of 30 miles per hour. This is going to be a huge part of the investigation. Investigators are going to want to talk to everyone who's on board that train, trying to figure out why the train was speeding and why it caused such a catastrophic accident with 13 train cars derailing yesterday morning. Terrell?
And Maggie, do we know why that train was speeding so far in this investigation? Where do we go from here?
Well, Terrell, that is the big question. Why was it speeding? The investigation next will begin to interview people who were on board, particularly the engineer, the person who was driving that Amtrak train, wanting to get answers to why the train was speeding. We're also hearing that there might be another data box at the front of the train that they haven't been able to get to yet. So plenty of questions. They want to have this investigation spearheaded today. This is the first day that NTSB will have a full day on the scene, but we're talking 7 to 10 days of investigation before we get all of our answers, Terrell.